Hey guys, welcome back to another TheVaultProScooters YouTube video. We're here in the studio. You guys know me, my name is James. I'm usually the guy making these videos, but today I'm in the video. And today I got something a little special for you guys. We're doing an unboxing of the new TiLT Theory deck. This guy is pretty sweet, so let's get right into it. If we're looking at the box, you can see the box is very plain. There's nothing on the box except for a little sticker. Right here you can see it says 5.5 by 22 deck color, anodized black, and then it has TiLT, and then the production date and number and stuff like that. So let's just crack into this box. It's very simple to open as well, just little flaps right here. And this should be black. Yes, it is. And there's nothing else at all in the box except for the deck, so let's put that to the side. And here we have it. This is the TiLT Theory deck. So just looking at this thing, you guys can see it's a little different than most decks. You can see the head tube is very plain. There's no design on it. It's just completely smooth and flat. And then you can see it does have a built-in Fender. And then you can see it has welded dropouts, which is a little different from most decks as well. So let's just get into everything. We'll start at the front and make our way down. It does have an integrated head tube, of course. It might look like a standard head tube because it doesn't have the cups on the outside, but the cups are definitely on the inside, which is really cool. Why they did this? It's so that the welds have more surface area to weld onto. If the cups are on the outside, the welds have to form around that as well. So with it being flat, the welds have a more constant flow and more area to weld to. So that's gonna make it a lot stronger, and it gives it a nice, sleek, simple design, which is really cool. And then making our way down, you see the head tube. The head tube is really cool. You can see how it has a nice little shape. It goes down. It's not just flat, it comes down. And if you look on the bottom of that, you can see it does have a crook groove in there. So they did machine it down like this and it has a little shape, but then they did cut it so that it is flat on the inside, but the stuff that they machined away exposes a crook groove. So the little groove right here is gonna have you lock into crooks and stuff, which is gonna be really, really nice. And then here you can see it does have the TiLT logo stamped in, which is really, really nice. Definitely a plus. You can see on the front, it is fully square, but it's actually not fully square. It's a little bit rounded, so that's gonna make nose blunts feel really nice. It's not fully square, so you're not gonna get all caught up in stuff. You're gonna have a little bit of room to wiggle around on a nose blunt, which is gonna be super good. So far, this thing's looking really nice. I'm super stoked on it. And you can see now, fully flat bottom, which is definitely the #1 thing that I like about decks nowadays, is that they have the fully flat bottoms. And that's gonna make it really smooth for doing board slides. If you guys haven't felt one, you definitely need to try it out. It feels amazing. And it also makes 50/50s and all that stuff feel really smooth as well. And coming to the back of the deck, you can see it does have welded inserts. And these things are pretty different. It's definitely a first for scootering. I'm curious to see how well these are gonna hold up. The welds are really good. They're actually perfect. So I don't think it should really be an issue. And if you look, the axle system is really cool. It is 30mm wide without these little spacers, but with the spacers, you can run 24mm wide wheels. So you can run any wheel size. And with the axle system, it actually holds your nuts. So you only need one tool to loosen and tighten your wheel. And then of course, we can't not talk about the fixed fender. The fixed fender is pretty controversial. Some people love it, some people don't. I personally do really like it. I'm not a fan of riding a brake, but I'm also not a fan of riding brakeless. So I really like to run a fender. I don't like my foot touching my wheel. For me, when I do manuals and stuff, it just gets in the way and just clogs it and doesn't feel great. You can't take it off, that's one thing. So people who do like to have their foot touch the wheel and stuff, you can't take this off. So that's one bummer, but it's not really that big of a deal. You're not gonna be losing too much foot space with it. And speaking of foot space, let's go ahead and dive into some measurements for you guys. You know, first things first, let's go ahead and see how long it is. This one, like the box says, is 22 inches long. You can see 22 inches. And with the 22, you are getting about 16¼ inches of foot space. So if you're riding the 23, you're gonna get 17¼ if you're riding the 21. 15¼ and of course it is 5.5 inches wide, all of them, so let's make sure. Yep, right on the dot, 5.5, and it is also 5.5 on the bottom as well. It has fully flat sides, and the extrusion is a thinner profile, so you're gonna get a lot of feeling on rails and stuff, which is great. I think the Paramount deck is one of the best feeling decks, and it does have the thinner profile, and a big reason for it feeling so great is how it feels on rails. And it does have a 24° radius of concave, so it's not too deep, it's not, you know, completely flat either. It's coming in 2 colors right now. We have this anodized black. There's also a silver. The silver looks like an anodized silver, but it has like a nice sandblasted look to it, and it's not just the complete raw metal. Really nice looking deck. So now let's go ahead and see how much this guy weighs. This is the 22-inch version, so it is the middle version. So let's see how much this one weighs. It's 3 pounds, 11.8 ounces. So you could expect the 23 to be a little bit heavier, and then the 21 to be just a little bit lighter. But overall, it's a really light deck. This thing is gonna be your perfect street tech rider deck. TiLT even said it's not for the heavy hitters who are jumping down El Toro and stuff. It's more for like the techie, responsive street riding. Now that we've done the unboxing, we've gone through all the specs. Now I'm gonna let you guys know that I'm riding this deck and giving my full review of it. I'm gonna ride it for about 2 months, maybe 3 months. We're working a lot of hours right now, so I'm not able to ride too much because we got a lot of shipping going on, and I'm gonna get clips kind of showing off each piece of the deck. So like, I wanna get some clips showing the crook groove and how good it is. I wanna get some clips showing how well it nose blunts and how well it does with fakie 50/50s, fakie 5.0s in general, stuff like that. So yeah, I put one of these on. It was a 23 black. I've put it on a few weeks ago. We'll cut to the time lapse of me putting it on my scooter right now. So there she is, finally got her all set up. So yeah, that video will be out hopefully in a few months, probably 2 months around there, and hopefully you guys are really gonna dig that. You're gonna really dive into how this deck feels and just really how responsive it is and how well it's gonna last. I do a bit of impact riding. I'm not really like a tech grind guy. I kind of do a lot of impact stuff, and I'm a little bigger, you know? I'm 6'2", weigh around 200 pounds, you know? So I'm heavy for this deck for sure, but I think that'll be a good tester to see how well the deck's gonna last. So yeah, I'm really hyped to get that out for you guys. And yeah, just be on the lookout for that. And you guys saw Sean's doing the box cutter review of the Lewis Oppel signature deck. So we're definitely gonna go out and get some clips together. Be on the lookout for that, guys, and thanks for watching.